Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you, as always. Tuesday Night Legacy.
Tuesday Night Legacy!
The night that I look forward to the most of any night.
Especially if it's Monday.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well,
Hey, look, we're here. We're live, guys.
And for those of you who joined us yesterday, we had huge problems getting everything going. We've done some tests. We've made everything good. It's all working perfectly. Hopefully. So, hopefully we can have some luck tonight. Yeah, it's Thomas. And so we've got Alfred versus Thomas on one of our tables, and then Misty versus Josh. Josh is usually on Miracles. Misty's usually on this Lightning Rift
Onslaught block
dealio
deck that has gone like 3-4-0, 3-0, 3-1.
It's actually been wrecking people. It has a lot of lock-out potential, and if you're not killing fast, it can just
Right. And I have absolutely no idea how well it will do against the Miracles build, if that's what Josh is on. We're blank at the moment because we're not sure.
She's a Blood Moon deck, you know. I'm not sure that's gonna do much to a Miracles deck. But this is also Josh. What if he's playing Death Shadow?
Right? Or something. I didn't ask him. So we'll see. It'll be a surprise. We will find out with you guys.
That we will.
We got to see some real, live, actual Magic. None of this Magic Online dealing with weird draws and land heavy and scry problems.
I'm glad that you noticed that too, because Brian came to me today and he goes, he's watched like my last 3 MTGO streams, and he goes, you draw so poorly. And I looked at him and I just went, it was a keepable hand.
Right?
Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I looked at it and it looked good for the matchup, and I kept it, and I was like, all right, let's do this. And here's Brian going, dude, get a hold of yourself. Like, draw some cards you need. So I'm glad to hear it from a second person that I just can't draw cards. But
it's different, right? Everybody says playing online is different than playing in paper.
It absolutely is.
And sure, maybe you can see some of the cards a little bit better, but here you get to see actual gameplay. These guys are face-to-face, sitting down at a table. It's a different thing than playing online where, I don't like how this is going, I'm going to concede.
I love person,
Personable
is the word I was going for.
I like it.
Magic, right. It's better. Even though I plan to do quite a bit of MTGO in the future, I need to get my head into that. But all right, we've already got a start. We've got a Caracas, and looks like Josh is definitely on Miracles.
Missy cycles out, cast out. Yeah, so I've got all these play points stacked up, and they're all from like being a part of Magic Online for years.
Okay.
And so there was enough problems back when like V2 was released that they said, oh, here's some free tickets, or here's some free these things, and then they've just changed into morphed into whatever thing they have now, which is play points, right?
Yeah.
So I've got enough for a couple drafts for free.
Yeah.
And I can't quite. Should I draft? Because then as soon as I start getting new standard cards, then I want to build a standard deck, and then I want to play. No, I just
they're roping you in.
I haven't done it. I know. So I've just been playing more here instead.
Yeah.
Predict. He's gonna predict her. Say he didn't guess Arid Mesa.
No. It was worth a try.
Bonder. Our camera is it just can't quite handle the excitement.
I know.
It's this match right here. It just
it's
keeps
losing focus. It's about as ADD as I am.
Oh, you played a card? Well, let me refocus on that one. Okay, here we go. Blink, 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 blink.
All right.
Yeah, so this is kind of weird because Miracles, depending on which build Josh is playing, if he's on Mentor, that can go pretty quick. But otherwise, both of these decks kind of like to do things slowly.
Yeah, that is very true.
Humility.
This isn't a card that affects Josh too much, right?
Well, it stops Mentor, right? Mentor doesn't get prowess and doesn't get to make dudes.
No. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Right? Because they're just 1/1s with no abilities.
Yeah. I guess if he's playing the Entreat version, then it's not too big of a deal. But otherwise, yeah, that probably does need to go.
And I haven't seen Entreat from his decks. In
a
quite
while. Yeah. He hasn't been liking Entreat the Angels.
He cut mentors. So I've seen him cut mentors and I've seen him uncut mentors. So it's like I feel like every week it's slightly different. But
last week he was just running Gideon and Jace.
Yeah.
Those were his win cons. That's it.
Yeah. But he just countered the humility. So maybe because Gideon,
well, Gideon's still. You can still activate Gideon in attack.
Yeah.
It's not like the worst thing in the world. It does kind of shut off one of his win cons, but he's still got Jace, and he has it. Obviously he had it when he countered it.
Now we've got to discuss this. What is this sleeve that Josh is playing with right here?
Angel of Invention.
Yeah,
that's a standard card.
He's playing with a standard card sleeve on a legacy deck. Is that with beta lands?
And it's not even searching for Azcanta.
They might catch on fire.
They might. He really should be careful about that.
Maybe they just degrade the quality of the card and just the toxicity of the standard leaches into the legacy card. And
oh, man.
Eventually those tundras are just going to turn into, like, shock lands.
Anything but that. Anything.
All right. Misty's got 6 mana. We don't have any pirates right now.
No pirates.
Yeah.
But welcome into Chastity.
Well, brewing, I don't know if you call playing Approach of the Second Sun brewing, right? Like,
not quite.
Yeah. It's like the closest thing you can get to playing. Okay, so we got Snapcaster saying counterspell, you're cast out, I'm going to keep my Jace alive. Pretty obvious.
Yeah.
His answers, he's able to do more with a Planeswalker on the board than Misty's able to do without one.
No, so not new. No dinosaurs either.
We haven't seen any yet. We did just get started.
Yes, this is the first game of the first match.
This is Legacy, so maybe there's some pirates. Yeah. He's been playing a little standard. I even dabbled in standard this week after like a 4-year hiatus.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I enjoyed it. Dinosaurs with peg legs. That's in the next set.
Yeah.
I don't.
Same with dinosaur skeletons. after the Star of Extinction hits Ixalan, the dinosaurs all become black cards, and they're just dinosaur skeletons.
That makes sense. So
or dinosaur
are we
going to
get fetch lands again, but instead of dragon bones, they're just going to be dinosaur bones?
Yes.
That makes sense.
That's what I heard.
I like it. What is the next set called? Something of Ixalan. Survivors of Ixalan, or it probably has a much better name than that.
Vampires with Gills. Yep.
Merfolk vampires. That is a thing. That is a thing. So we'll have green, blue, and black Merfolk. I like it.
That'd be really cool. We've had blue-black Merfolk in the past.
What's the sound we hear when it hits? When what hits?
Kaboom. I don't know. Is it like the counterspell? Oh, no. No, nothing like that. Are you kidding me? No, that's a very unique sound. Come on, Santu.
All right, so Misty was able to put down a Batterskull, Skull, and Josh has the main deck answer in Engineered Explosives. This is kind of weird. Okay, that works, right? Her 0/0 becomes a 1/1.
Oh, yeah. So it's actually attacking for 5.
Yeah, but it dies.
Mm-hmm. Please describe.
Yeah, which sound are we talking about, though?
Wait, the counterspell or the Star of Extinction?
Yeah. We were all over the place there, guys. All right, Jace goes up to lucky number 13. This is one of those good old-fashioned, I play Jace on turn 4 or whatever, and win. Lightning Rift, if she had a cycler, that would work. Oh, we'll start with the counterspell. Slice and dice. Slice, is that right? Is that what this one is?
I believe so.
If you guys would like to see this card. Slice and Vice. Somebody can type. We can't pull up that one. That's just.
Does Avis? No, actually, our internet's been pretty good. Is it stuttering bad for you?
Don't say it's so.
We did a speed test right before the stream, and everything was running perfectly.
There's Slice and Dice. 4 damage to each creature.
Canadian, eh? Yep, deals 4 damage to each creature, or you can cycle it, and when you cycle it, it deals 1 damage to each creature.
Yeah. So Jace did the thing where he says, "I'm gonna win." Misty's hand becomes a library. It's just rude, and we know she had some blood moons and another Slice and Dice. So she's got like the best play here is to bounce Batterskull, I think.
Yep, I would think so.
And I'm pretty sure Josh will have an answer.
He has it on board. Jason just needs to bounce the token a couple times, and the game should end.
Yeah. Brainstorm off Jace. That can go away. It's irrelevant this game.
Yeah. It's kind of irrelevant this match, actually.
Yeah, so we've seen this Onslaught-y, almost sort of Lightning Rift deck. It's Onslaught because there's so many cycling cards, right? It's done pretty well. Against Miracles, probably not its best matchup. A little latency in the video. Okay, we can kind of play around with that and see if anything... Oh, look, here's a Terminus. I'm a jerk.
I knew it.
I'm going to get rid of your library and put your one creature on the bottom of your library, but it's a token, so you don't even get that. So
done.
Josh handles that pretty easily. We didn't get to see much of action from Misty. She, you know, the Blood Moons in hand sometimes can wreck a deck, but not so much there.
Here. Let's oh, definitely. This our bit rate's good.
All right. So here is our backup match. We have is this Alfred playing?
Is this
Soldiers?
Soldier Stompy?
Yeah.
This looks like the Soldier Stompy deck that Corey's played a couple times. Or transition, yeah. You can just fix it. Okay. Video is skipping a little bit. Interesting. Yeah, we were having bad problems yesterday for our standard stream. We had really bad problems, but we'll hopefully that changes.
It might be actually
100 feet USB cables, maybe.
Actually, this time we can tell when that's a problem. We can actually fix that and remedy it. This time it's an internet-based problem.
Yeah.
Which is a little harder to fix. Usually the fix for that is shutting off the stream and starting it back up again, and sometimes that's just not worth it.
And we did that. Oh, look, Alfred even has our Monarch token on top of his deck.
Oh, look at that thing. He's the Monarch.
Shout out to R. Jorgensen. Got us these awesome poker chips.
Oh, is that where they came from?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I had no idea.
Yeah. Pretty awesome. So now the Soldier Stompy player actually can...
They're cool. Some of them, there's one
them
for each mana symbol and energy, in fact, and some other ones that don't mean anything, but
matter too much,
but could like be relevant. Like they
there's a storm one. There's one that says F6, and another one just has like an exclamation point, like it's meant to be a reminder that you put on top of your deck, like an upkeep reminder. So Thomas isn't looking like he's in the best place. Alfred's swinging in with Mirror Entity and a... this guy gives you
Palace
the
Jailer.
Thank you, Palace Jailer.
Yeah. Take that, Jund.
Yeah.
These mono white soldiers that are just going to wreck you.
Jund, such a stupid deck.
he could draw out of it here, right? Or did he already draw? Oh, yeah, he already did. We're in main phase here. Like a nice lightning bolt or something would feel very answerish there, but what is up with those lands? White bordered.
I mean, you can see them just as well as I can, Bryce. That's what's up with them. They're white bordered.
White bordered dual deck forest.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. They look just fine to me.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, shots fired.
Why is everybody ganging up on me?
I don't know if it gets wrecked by mono white soldier stompy.
I don't think it's a good matchup for Jund, actually. He goes big.
He says, my guys are going to be 5/5s. Take a bunch. Smash. Okay. We'll jump back to this table that is our sideboarding. Shuffling.
All the shuffling.
The exciting part of
we always capture that in our streams.
Gets wrecked by everything. Ooh. What are the best matchups for Jund? What do you just like? You sit down and your opponent's like, haha, I'm playing this, and you're like, thank you.
It's really, really good against creature decks. So Death and Taxes, Maverick, Delver.
Not mono white soldier creature decks then.
They go a little. This particular deck goes a little bigger. It's definitely a better match than having to deal with like Eldrazi. So I'm not gonna say it's like the worst matchup ever, but it's probably not great. I mean, Jund does pretty well against Chalice decks. So, or sorry, the Chalice draw, I should say. It does well against the Chalice draw because it doesn't die. It doesn't really care about Chalice on 1.
Whereas my deck, you're playing so many cantrips and 1-drops. If you're playing like a Grixis Pyromancer build, Chalice on 1, you just go, oh no, that's mean. Makes me miss playing Sultai, where you had abrupt decays and you just you have Chalice on 1 too. I don't care. It's died.
Just a minute ago, I was watching my deck be played against. I think it was like a 4-color Stoneforge Mystic deck, and it was kind of the same thing. But like since he had 2 colors, the Jund deck just sticks a Liliana, and I'm going, I don't know how my opponent comes off of this. And then they go, they had a fetch in hand, and then they go rip abrupt decay, and I just went, I didn't know they were playing 2. So, like, and then he obviously just deals with the Liliana, but it was pretty great.
Ice Age Plains into, I have no idea what that card's called.
Sheltered Thicket.
Oh. See, it's an arch, and that makes no sense.
The arch provides shelter for the thicket. Or maybe there's an arch in the center of the thicket?
Maybe the shelter is thick. No.
No.
Huh. Yeah. Cool art.
Yeah, I like it.
Except, like, here in Utah, where we actually have that type of landscape, there's, like, no trees.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of red rock, so...
Can't have the best of both worlds. Settle down, Shelter Thicket.
All right, moving on. We've already seen a few other lands get played. Josh is doing the thing where the brainstorm and the thing, drawing the card, untapping the lands. It's all very legacy-ish. And says, ooh, you have Blood Moons, maybe? Yeah, he's not too worried about Blood Moon.
No, not so much.
Turn 4, Humility. I feel like we've done this before.
Maybe
Josh countered it last time.
He did. He has Force. He's just gonna respond with Brainstorm. We'll see what he wants to do from there. Does he have 3 Force Wills in hand?
It's not enough.
No. Maybe it's just 2.
This is legacy. All right.
I think I actually did title our Facebook, or the Facebook part of our stream. I titled as another day, another force check.
Good. Yeah.
So got a force check.
Here we are. I accept Humility. I think he really could just be like, sure, that's fine.
Probably draw 3, maybe put 2 back, or not.
Do some fetching. See, Stodonte, you could just be doing this casting thing right along with us.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. It's these early drip plays where it's just really exciting.
Here, I'll give you an example. So he plays an island, and then you just go, whoa, and he plays an island. And then he plays a Jace, and you're like, whoa, and he plays a Jace.
This is like exactly how game 1 played out, right? Humility got countered, but Josh realizes now that maybe he doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
And then on turn 4, he played Jace. And Jace just ticked up until it won. So it's really Jace versus Misty. That's what this matchup is. Josh is just kind of hanging back and watching.
Josh just makes sure that everything is going to plan.
Was it a turn 5 last game? Is that what you're saying? He's kind of disenchant too. Take that, humility. See, Josh is on this plan of, I'm going to get rid of everything on your board and your library and your hand.
Josh doesn't want the opponent to have anything, and he wants him to have one thing. Josh gets 1.
Very
you
clear.
get 0.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of math involved. As long as you can count to 1, this should be.
Do you think he
easy.
was kind of upset last game, where it's like there was still a batter skull on the? No, there wasn't even. She had bounced it back to her hand, right?
Yeah.
And then it got.
It's just batter skull.
No cards in library, no cards in hand.
And then they bore us till 12 loyalty.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. I'm curious to see if Misty can make something happen, right? If she can pull off. Unfortunately, I think for her at this point, a lot of her plays are kind of one trick each turn, and Josh can answer those with the Jace on board and having the card advantage.
Right, and he's been really good about making sure that he's getting basics, which the Miracles deck is really good at doing that.
Yeah.
So it's even possible that Misty's boarded out the Blood Moons. I probably would have.
Bore us till 12 loyalty. You mean entertain you until 12 loyalty. And really it's 13.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was unexpected.
I wasn't expecting it.
Sorry.
Is Jace absent, or is he not going to be absent?
Right. I think there's going to be an answer. Josh is like shuffling the 3 possible.
Force of
Force of
Will.
Will. Which one should I pick? This one or this one? Or hey, see, it was unexpected. Oh,
Told you.
Okay. That actually, I wouldn't have expected him to do that.
Just let it happen.
Yeah.
Obviously, he thinks that this game could go a little longer. Forcing that right now, it really is early in the game, and he expects Misty to have brought things in to deal with the strategy that he's had, right?
Yeah.
And he wants to for sure win, not like slam a Jace and just be like, okay, hopefully this is enough to get me there, and then just like counter a couple things.
It makes it way more entertaining. Now we get to bore you for like 14 turns.
Right.
Engineered explosives on 0, ponder, and let's see if Misty can get some action. Batter skull.
I think this is gonna get Force of Willed.
Yeah, when you're tapped out and you've got 5 available mana. So Josh is probably thinking right now if the cards he put back with ponder are worth shuffling.
Right.
He just says, okay. He's already got the answer on board.
Yep.
Okay.
Unexpectedly absent. That'll do it. Not unexpectedly. Sorry. Council's Judgment.
Council's Judgment, yeah.
We already got rid of the
So,
unexpected.
He's got the answer on board. He had the answer practically in hand.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. He's got a surgical extraction as well.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if he knows what Misty's build is, if he's seen it.
Maybe not. That might be a big reason why he's boarded it in. He doesn't know what the opponent's doing, and he wants to know.
Yeah, like he never actually saw Lightning Rift, but he saw Slice and Dice. So
And Humility.
yeah.
And Batterskull. We've done that again, haven't we?
And technically, he could have looked through her entire deck, right? When Jace exiles your library, you're free to peruse it real quick. I don't think he did that though.
Yeah, he didn't.
So maybe he's pretty confident. Maybe he does know. Plus, it's kind of a jerk move, right? I'm going to exile your entire library, and you pretty much lost. And oh, by the way, I'm going to get this huge advantage for when I sideboard against you next
Yeah,
time.
it really does make people concede, especially in a game 1 like that.
Yeah.
But Misty decided to play it out.
So the germ stays alive because of humility, which is kind of cool. I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah.
I've never seen a humble germ. And Batterskull's going to get extracted.
Not all germs are bad germs.
But if you have a Batterskull, then you can go to the dentist and have it surgically extracted. Right? Apparently. Or you can go to Josh, and he'll do it for you.
I think that's something that Josh would do.
So, we've seen this deck before. It's been a little while, and you got a quick glance at it, right? Lightning Rift is a card out of Onslaught that I can pull up for you real quick. It was alongside Astral Slide. If you remember those decks, Lightning Lift is not a thing, but Lightning Rift is. And let's pull up the one that she's got, Onslaught 1. All right, so here we go. It's an enchantment, cost 2. And if a player cycles a card, you can pay 1 to do 2 damage to a creature or player, right? So once this gets out, all of those cycling lands and all of the cycling cards become eventual, either clear the board or eventually kill off your opponent.
Yeah.
And then other than that, it's a Blood Moon deck and Humility.
Yep. It locks the opponent out of the game.
And there's a few other things going on there, like with the Batterskull, and I don't remember some of the other. Is there Eternal Dragon?
Yes, there are. I think there
cycles,
are 2.
Right, but
2 Eternal Dragon.
could be a win condition if you needed it to be.
Mm-hmm. New Humility.
Take that.
Got rid of 1.
See, Misty's just a really humble person.
I noticed. Right when the second that I thought, maybe she's not humble. Barnett 8, thanks for the follow, appreciate it.
All right, let's see. This kind of feels inevitable to me, right? It feels like Miracles is just super advantaged. We'll find out if Misty can make some action and put some pressure on Josh somehow. I can't quite picture what it'll be though, so it'd be a surprise to me.
Now that Batterskull's already been dealt with, it might actually just come down to an Eternal Dragon.
Or a Lightning Rift.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh is only at 12, right? So that's only 6 cycle. Okay, here's one.
Lightning Rift.
Hey, it gets first.
That'll get first.
See,
Easy.
this is the problem though. This is exactly what I mean. It's like, okay, you've got Pyroblast gets forced. There goes 3 of Josh's forces. The next Lightning Rift off the top might resolve and then get quickly dealt with off of a Council of Judgment or something.
Yeah.
Or just a surgical extraction. That would be a really smart play, actually, right?
Yeah. Get rid of Lightning Rift. It's like, all right, that's one of your win cons.
Misty does have Lightning Helix, right? I think she's got one in hand, so a few more of those might get there.
What does Josh have left? He has a counterspell, he has a Terminus and a Snapcaster Mage.
And Swords to Plasters, I believe.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, Snapcaster is... It might be the thing that ends the game. It's a little 1-1 slowly ticking down, right? More basics. Yeah, all the basics. I haven't actually seen all of Misty's hands, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Cycle. Cycle a step.
It's another Pyroblast. So she has a Swords to Plowshares. She's got a Lightning Helix, a Pyroblast. Couldn't see the other 2 cards. 3 cards.
Josh is bouncing around. I finds a 10. He decides that's a good... I'll choose this. No, he was at 11. Eventually, Josh is going to draw something that can end the game.
I think that's what we're looking for, because the day that Misty actually resolves the spell that matters, is when she turns the corner, and I just don't see that happening.
Portent says, I'm going to shuffle, because he didn't want a Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster in 2 lands.
Mm-hmm.
And draw for off the board.
Draw for your turn?
Yeah. Draw for the... Okay, here we go. And Misty's waiting to find something. Brainstorm. Okay, Josh has 45 cards in hand. He puts 2 of them back, down to 43. Might as well use one of them.
You counted all those?
Goes down to 8. Okay, so now we're getting into, hey, I've got some lightning bolt-like action. Josh is going to get to see Misty's hand.
I wonder if he's going to see any burn spells, or at least enough to... Okay, yeah, so we see...
Helix.
Pyroblast.
Decree of Justice. Swords and Swords.
Yeah. That's 2 Lightning Helixes.
So the Decree of Justice is kind of a weird card, right? Because she's got Humility out.
Yeah.
And all those 4/4 angels, all the, 2 of them you can make?
Well, you can cycle it to make 1/1 soldiers, though.
Which is probably what is the mode you're normally choosing.
I would imagine that's what's going to happen. She needs to do something to get the engineered explosives off the board at some point, right?
Well, or Josh is at 8, and you just helix, and then hope for another one.
I'm not sure how many she runs.
Cycle number 2.
Oh, Arid Mesa.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Cycle Decree is what you would do.
So Josh disenchants Humility on turn 35.
35.
And...
Thanks for counting.
Well,
I appreciate that.
Their denominations of 5. He has 45 cards in hand, turn 35. I don't know.
He started with 10 cards?
Snapcaster says, I'm going to brainstorm. Get rid of Swords to Plowshares. And then draw the Swords to Plowshares. Ha-ha! Win condition. Take 2.
Found it.
None of this 1/1 Snapcaster. Josh likes 2/1 Snapcasters. It just feels a little unfair, right? Here Josh gets to cantrip and cycle and fetch his away cards he doesn't want, and Misty's just stuck with whatever's off the top of her library.
Mm-hmm.
And half of the match so far, Josh has known what the card is on top of her library. Maybe you would cycle Decree here. Big man Louie. Yeah, we will try and correct the video issues as soon as the next round begins, or as soon as this round ends. See what we can do, because that's not awesome.
Nope. Not even close to awesome. Because we just got our internet changed. It's supposed to be better now than it was.
Yeah, it might be because we're doing this.
You think so?
I wonder.
very possible.
2 Snapcasters. And since most of our people are here,
I don't know. Brian was actually saying that like a lot of our views come from Facebook.
yeah. Well, they don't chat with us, so they don't exist.
Yep, they're not even there. You guys aren't even here right now.
Well, we have to make it happen, right?
No, it's online.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's going.
Okay.
Well, actually, I think we can. Oh. I think we could try to connect it. I think it is connected now.
Cool.
I always forget to do that. It doesn't say 3 to 3 though. It's supposed to.
So they're all trying to interact with us in chat, and we're just ignoring them.
Oh,
Those
we're
Facebookers.
here.
Yeah. All right. Here's the thing. It's a dragon.
It is.
There's no way this is going to get counterspelled 6 different ways.
No possible way. Watch. He's just gonna let this resolve and then like hardcast Terminus. Oh, okay. And just like put those Snapcaster back into his deck and just make the game go on.
I want to go to time.
I found 3 different win cons, but that's not enough. I need to find them again.
This is the Snapcaster Beats game plan. Hey, there's somebody from
Let's go,
Facebook.
Trevor.
It worked.
It did connect. How's it going, Facebook?
Trevor, you're representing all of Facebook right now.
We appreciate that.
And then we'll figure out the video stutteriness here in just a minute.
That's interesting, Wes. I'm not sure why it's like that.
Maybe we'll give it a quick restart if we can't figure it out.
Maybe. We tried it on Monday and it did not do much, unfortunately. All right, so she's actually targeting the Lightning Helix at the Snapcaster Mage, and we're going to Hydroblast. That's true. That's something that we did not mention, Patrick. This is a snow off. This is Josh Snow versus Misty Snow.
And right now, one of the snows is definitely winning.
One snow is winning more than the other snow.
The Helix got blasted. The Swords to Plowshares got countered. The next card's going to die. Legacy at its finest right here.
Yep, this is
You
exactly
get to
what
do nothing. I'm going to play 2 2-1s.
So tune in next week for Solitaire with Josh.
Well, he hasn't done anything wrong, but it seems like it's been pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
He hasn't. Oh, something died. That Snapcaster is farming. Oh, that one's getting helixed. No, it's not.
So close.
Mark Poole says nope, or he says peace out.
2 snows enter, 1 leaves. Took a long time for that comment to get in there. It's probably because we just barely connected it to Facebook because we kind of forgot to do that. It doesn't auto connect like the other sources do. We have to like go in and manually do it. It's probably the thing I forget the most. You just start remembering.
Yeah, that jitteriness is not cool.
Yeah, it's not good.
There's no brilliant solution on my end. I can fix it if it's over here, but not.
I don't know.
Hey, it's a dragon. Josh can, with a win. What cost 6? And it's in Miracles. A hard cast Terminus.
Called it. I knew that would happen.
The game goes on. You thought it was nearly over. No.
I think this game is over, though. Do we want to take a look at our other table and see if anything's still going on?
things are still going on. Does anybody want to see if something can happen? Let's stick around and see if a cycled decree can do something here.
Yeah, thanks, Patrick. Appreciate it. I don't know what he can do because I already talked to him about it on Monday. But really, we just need to contact our internet provider and complain. That's all we can really do. They can do something about it. We can't.
Because at the moment, I think there's a small window here where
she has a chance to do something.
If Misty cycles, okay, window's getting bigger. Because I think Josh is running out of counterspells. He used a lot of them up there. Oh, there's a Snapcaster. That one that he put on the bottom of his library.
Yep, found it.
Is no longer on the bottom. No, I'm sure there's more than just 2.
He probably plays 3 or 4.
But still, the thing is, if you cycle Decree, you can't counter that, right?
Nope.
But he could snap back Disenchant to get back his explosives. All right, Misty goes down to 5, gets a land, says, "I want to cycle something and hit you for 2, maybe."
Yeah, I imagine this will get in for 2, but like you said, we are gonna see the explosives come back and take care of all the tokens off the decree.
Okay, but Josh has got to pick. Does he want to get rid of Lightning Rift or the cast out, right? And okay, so like this is a cycle for
3, 4, 5, 6, 6,
and
then 1 for the Lightning Rift.
Probably 1 for the
7 and 1 for the Lightning Rift.
Okay, and so what I was saying is the Disenchant's got to pick one, right? If he takes out the cast out, killing all the soldiers, which makes sense, then Lightning Rift is still there, and Misty has time to maybe cycle a few more cards.
That's true.
I'm cheering for the underdog here, I think. Trying to find this path. Okay, the soldiers came out and they disappeared quickly.
Bye.
All right.
But we still have Lightning Rift.
So here's like a cycle card, right? Slice and dice.
Yeah.
Cycles.
Not only that, but Slice and Dice kills the Snapcaster.
Yeah, on the cycle too. Right?
It does.
So these are a nice uncounterable thing.
Yep. And she'll pay for Lightning Rift.
Josh takes 2.
Deciding how we're tapping this, I believe.
All right, Josh is going to gain 2.
Yeah, swords his own Snapcaster. That'll negate the damage from the Lightning Rift.
It still gets cycled, doesn't it? So the damage from the Lightning Rift. Yeah, so negating
2.
meaning...
Yeah, sorry.
Net 0.
Net 0, yeah. My bad.
All right, Josh is down to 7. That's carry the 2, like 3 or 4 cycling triggers.
Yeah.
Jorgensen, welcome to our, at the moment, patchy video stream. We
have pride.
We're going to work on making that look a little bit. Just pretend that it has a stutter, and so...
Just do like 1 full second blinks with your eyes every like 5 seconds.
Oh, man.
And then you won't even notice.
Attack for 1. Snapcast. Ooh, I'm going to look at your cards and make sure you don't have ones that... Oh, wait, they all cycle. That sucks.
Wow, really? All 3 of them do?
I think maybe. Oh, no. Yeah, so he said shuffle because they all cycled.
Oh, wow.
That would have been game right there.
Yeah, that would have
just
done
about.
it. I think, he has the mana. He could have done it. Or sorry, Misty could have done it.
All right, that's where Portent saves the day. Oh, Misty drew a cycler. Cycle, pay an extra 1. Like so. we're going with the same game plan again, where Snapcaster's going to get swordsed. Misty gets to draw a card, and it cycles.
It's an Eternal Dragon.
Ooh. Jace says, "Oh, we got a moment to pause here where they're playing a little quick, right? Now that it might end up going to a game 3,
Right.
and
This is definitely turned around.
timing things. Okay, cycle a dragon or play a dragon. I'm sure you're cycling it here, right? Okay, cycle. Oh, it's plane cycling, isn't
Plane
it?
cycling.
That's too bad.
It's
You can't
still
go get-
it's still a cycle, so the rift gets
right,
to
right, but you can't
yeah.
turn it into another cycling card.
That's true.
All right, and that lets Misty shuffle,
Hmm.
which is kind of nice, so that the Jace.
Another Eternal Dragon.
So you get Eternal Dragon back from the grave here. It's a really expensive ability on Eternal Dragon.
Wow, 2 minutes left in the round, huh? We got a cast out. No, is this being cast? Oh, she meant to. Wow, that'll do it.
Eternal
So,
Dragon costs 5 to return. Yeah,
Misty.
the Lightning Rift got there.
Yeah.
So could Josh have used his counterspells a little differently? There was some battling over her using lightning helixes on his Snapcasters, right? Which
Yeah.
at the time was his win condition, and like he forced, and then forced pitching force, and used up a lot of them.
It's hard to say for sure, but I honestly think he should have protected the Jace in the beginning.
Mm. It probably would have worked.
Probably would have.
That's what I expected him to do.
Misty didn't get the things she needed until much later in the game.
And we almost went away from that game. It seemed so inevitable, right?
Well, let's see if the other match is still going. I kind of doubt it is. We've only got a couple minutes left.
Nothing there.
Yeah, so not sure who won that one.
So it's both feeds. It's this
Yeah.
one as well.
I mean, we could shut our Facebook down and just hope that would speed things up.
Lightning Rift, yeah. Misty just got there with Lightning Rift, the enchantment from Onslaught,
Mm-hmm.
where you get to pay an extra 1 every time you cycle a card and deal 2 damage to a creature player, and it was enough.
It was.
It got the game versus Miracles. Do you want to try and end this? Should we see what happens if we do that?
We can try it. Hey guys, we're actually gonna shut down our Facebook side of the stream. Since we're having issues with the choppy stream. So if you are on Facebook right now, you can either jump on YouTube or also Twitch.
Yep.
That's where you can find this stream. So just jump on over that way, and thanks for giving us a view.
Let's see if that magically does something. If it doesn't, we may try and restart the stream real quick here. Doesn't look like it's doing what we want it to. What is this? Can I get rid of this?
Yeah, you can just get rid of it.
Oh, that wouldn't do it anyway. Let's close this one. We'll try and figure it out here, guys. Well, these guys will. Oh, so that's a draw.
It is a draw.
1-1 draw for Miracles versus Lightning Rift. So while we get pairings up for the next round, it should happen pretty quick here. Do you want to go ahead and should we restart? Because that's rough.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, we're gonna give our stream a restart, and we'll We'll be back in about 5 minutes. We're going to restart our entire computer.